One of the urinals is just on the ground. That's great. Okay, let's talk to her. Sitting all by herself at one of the tables reserved for customers is the woman who made you forget the rest of the world when you were waiting in line at the entrance. With an elegant glass of wine in her hand, she sips absent-mindedly while glancing at her cell phone from time to time. Waiting, no doubt, for someone. You find it impossible to take your eyes off her for more than 10 seconds, and no matter what you do, you always end up looking back at her. You feel like a teenager again, stealing glances at the girl of your dreams. Her hair, red as fire, gathered in 2 perfect buns on either side of her head, dazzles the room like an ancient lighthouse in the middle of the neon storm and trance music. Her gesture is elegant and distracted, subtle and rhythmic. When she finally raises her hand and your eyes meet, raises her head and your eyes meet, the emerald immensity of her gaze traps in a world of your own, one in which only she and you exist. Talk to her, you moron! Don't stand there staring at her! A shy, stylish smile begins to form on the woman's face. Come, sit down. If you keep looking at me like that from a distance, you're going to make me feel uncomfortable. Her voice travels through the air like a bullet, straight to your chest. You notice how your heart starts pounding in your chest with an eagerness almost as if it wants to escape. And before you know it, your legs are already on their way and you find yourself sitting in front of her, still struggling to discern if this is a mirage or not. Talk to her, coward! We'll try this. We're rolling the dice. Making you feel uncomfortable is the last thing I would want to make you feel tonight. Success. The woman arches her eyebrows in a gesture of amused surprise and lets out a light, mirthful laugh. You seem to have quickly found the courage you lacked. Taking a small sip from her glass and licking the corners of her mouth, she lifts her chin. Are you going to tell me your name anytime soon, brave one? Nailed it. Zach. Zach Riley. Diane. Tell me, Zach, what are you and your friend doing at the Heartless at this hour? Your friend, if you hadn't just been reminded, you would have completely forgotten Johnny is still at the bar, battling an alcoholic coma and heartbreak. Yes, my friend's going through a rough patch. He just left his wife. He needed a boys' night out, and how could I let him down? Try not to leave him alone then, Zach Riley, and if you can, get home before you do something you might regret. No good decision is made after midnight. Let's do this one. Raising an empty hand, imitating a toast. Too bad decisions then, Diane. I'm going to take a spin. Talk to you later. Gazes in her glass and front, Diane winks at you and sips slowly. Of course, Zach. Let's talk to the DJ. Let's bother him. The DJ is very into the music, much more than the rhythm would invite you to think. If you look for a couple of seconds, you're immediately able to realize that in his head he is following a melody of his own, moving with a cadence contrary to that of the piped music. He seems to have dressed in clothes from 2 different closets, that of an 80s punk and a nouveau riche. Daddy's boy looking to sell a pyramid scheme. Strangely, it's not a look that looks bad on him. He's not even wearing his headphones, so if you yell at him, you understand that he will hear you. Well, let's try this. DJ, do you know the one that goes dun dun dun? Success! Of course! Dun 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 dun, brother. I've had enough fun by my own. I should get back to Johnny. Okay. Why do we look at this? Why is that a thing we can look at? It's foul wine, although I don't recognize the brand. It must be artisanal. The thick contents hardly sparkle. It's blood. She's just sipping blood because she's a vampire using magic. Using her magic things on you. Staggering over the bar, Johnny seems to have slightly regained control, but that should change slightly before long. After all, we promised to have one last one, didn't we? Johnny, looking good, man. Ready for the last one? Course, here we go. Bartender, 2 here. Your name is Diane. Your surname you burned the night Gabriel embraced you to the Toreador. Oh shit, it is Toreador. Since then, you are a daughter of the night, and thanks to your sire's position, an agent of the Camarilla, the sect that unites all kindred who seek to remain hidden from human eyes. Tonight, your orders are clear. Negotiate with Jackson Cunningham, regent of Heartless, and adherence to the Camarilla. His adherence to the Camarilla. The time of anarchists has come to an end, and after the Second Convention of Prague, the position of the Camarilla is clear. All who are not with us are our enemies and shall burn. Gabriel, do you really think this anarch scum deserves our respect? So Gabriel was her sire, I assume. Taking a small sip from your glass, you savor the sweet taste of the vitae. Blood. It is exquisite. You have never tasted such a wine in your unlife. Your mind is flooded by its nuances proper of the most complex of hearts. Cunningham, how the hell does an anarchist piece of shit like you get a vintage like this? Standing, you reach your pocket for your smartphone, but to no avail. I must have dropped it. Absolutely exquisite. I couldn't help but finish it. Maybe I could just wait for my coterie here. Let's investigate more, yeah. Sort of mad black hands. Okay. The mockery of the Ankh that the anarchists took as their own symbol in opposition to the Camarilla, showing it with such pride, is an unmistakable sign that they fear nothing. Neither the Second Inquisition nor us. Unconscious imbeciles. Today's meeting should settle this matter. The first thing Gabriel will do when this place comes under our domain will be to tear this insult to good taste off the wall. Oh, now we get to see what's in here. Before your girl dressed in a club uniform is lies slumped, barely conscious. All around her, bloodstains all over the floor mask the wounds on her small, battered body. Her breathing, agitated and rhythmic, accompanies her faint, racing heartbeat. Your whole being shudders, leaving you with a mixture of dismay, disgust, and desire. At her side, a sinister figure tends to her lacerations with quick, precise, almost surgical movements. Slowly he turns his head to face you, still applying bandages to the open cuts. His eyes hidden beyond round, red lenses. Her naturally pale complexion confirms what you knew the moment you set foot in the bathroom. Kindred. When you open your mouth about to ask what the hell is going on, the girl's eyes widen. They're coming for me! Help! Me! Help me, Christoph! The bespectacled man turns his face towards her again with the gloved, slightly blood-stained hand, twirls his mustache, oiling it with the young woman's vitae. Easy now, my young vine. No one else is going to hurt you tonight. Turning his dark gaze to you again, his words descend slowly, dripping like the blood from the girl's wounds. As long as I am here, no one will harm the harvest. What the? Get me out of here, Christoph. Get me out of... And please enter by the man with a deft gesture injects a vial into her arm. Sleep now, my dear. Fear is an awful shade. What's going on here? An unfortunate incident, young Rose. Nothing more. Behind the injected drug effects, the girl seems to be struggling to express something. They've been... Who did this to you? Shh, enough, mon coeur. Our guest wouldn't dare lay a hand on you. Removing the hair from his face, and the process smearing it with blood, the man proceeds to caress the young woman's face. Get away from her right now. She will die without me, and that is a price I'm not willing to pay, young Rose. I'm cold, Christoph. Another vial, a very small red one. Christoph uncorks it and holds it up to the girl's mouth, murmuring something. Drink, my sweet vine. The storm has been hard on you, but I'm here. Who are you, and who has done this? You already know my name. Tenderly caressing the girl's head, the bespectacled man turns to you. I am the Vintner, the keeper of all heartless souls, and like my forefathers before me, I promise them eternal life. I am the one in charge of turning the water of life into wine, and I take care of my garden. You are the dormitor of all the ghouls of the Heartless? Ghouls that you then bleed to make the wine? I trust your appreciation will not become an accusation, young Rose. You know well the criminal beauty of our existence, and I am not an animal. I never harvest an unwilling vine. That is why the wine is so exquisite. It's not tainted with violence. So are you going to tell me what happened here? A very unfortunate incident with some extremely unpleasant clients. You're lying. I assure you, I do not, ma petite fleur. And are your clients always like this? Success! The man's face darkens and his expression tightens to a grimace of disgust. Not until now. From tonight onwards, who knows? My poor vines. Tonight there should be only one change in this shithole. The new regency of the Camarilla, and this kind of things would never be done by an agent sent by the prince. Someone else is making a move for the Heartless. If you have finished judging us, I recommend that you go back to the bar and wait with the rest of your party. Cunningham is waiting for you upstairs. Okay. Okay, so it's basically like... Oh, we can go to the terrace now. That might be upstairs, though. Let me go talk to the DJ, I think. Ignoring the music. Yep. Diane, it's been ages since the last time. How's it been going, sweetheart? Hi, Leo. All good. Terrible place to meet again. Why, don't say that, woman. This club rocks. I've only been DJing here for a couple of nights. It's already one of my favorites. Certainly suits you, of course. I'll have to mention to Gabriel that I've seen you. You know that, don't you? But Diane... No buts, you idiot. We are at war. Since the last fiasco in Prague, the message is clear. Either you're with us or you are an enemy. And I don't care what you say, unbound or not. In the eyes of the sect, you are an enemy. You know we wouldn't hurt a fly, Diane. We just want to play our music, bringing madness to the dance floors. Okay, are you a Malkavian? Whatever you say, Leo. You cannot argue with those Oh yeah, he's a Malkavian. See you, Diane. Enjoy the evening. Interesting. I want to talk to the dude that's sitting by himself. The Lewis? Lewis. Oh, and I want to dance as well. Restore some of my humanity by dancing. At the rhythm of the music, you see several people dancing wildly. A distant feeling of nostalgia grips your heart. How long has it been since the last night I was able to have fun with no strings attached, without thinking about what would happen next? When Gabriel brought me into this world, I thought immortality would be perfect excuse to be forever happy. Yet nothing could be further from the truth. Oh, we don't dance. Okay. Oh, that dude's gone. Memories flood your mind like a brutal stampede. Once upon a time, you yourself used to make a living behind a bar. Once like this one, another club, another city. But in the end, all the same. It's all in the past now, Diane. Radiates vitality. Her clear blue eyes, almost hidden behind long eyelashes, move slowly and carefully, scanning glasses she cleans with subtle movements. Your bosses don't just pay you with money, do they, sweetheart? Under all those layers of cheap perfume and booze, I'm getting traces of your last drink. A ghoul waitress saves some troubles, of course. Poor soul. How may I help you tonight, miss? Oh, tell me, pretty eyes, how is the evening progressing? Anything remarkable you'd like to confess? A sudden flush in her cheeks colors her pale complexion as she hears your compliment. Your influence over the kind continues to surprise you night after night. I only serve drinks to the customers, miss. I don't see, I don't hear, and I don't ask questions. Come on, a whole night behind the bar, words are sure to find their way into your ears effortlessly. I dare say, Those who frequent these places rely on the drink to whisper the darkest truths to the most innocent ears. I might get into trouble, miss. Straightforward. No one needs to know. Tell me, what ails you tonight? Success! As your eyes glow slightly pink, you feel the barmaid's knees weaken at your words, charged with the innate power of the clan of the Rose. Tonight some new clients came in, strangers. I've never seen them before. They didn't use the door. Suddenly they were inside. Someone must have snuck them in, and they scare me, miss. Describe them to me. They are a man and a woman. They're dressed in suits, black. They're like you, miss. There is no one like me, girl. Remember that. Thanks for everything. Oh, the ones by the terrace. Okay. This is a place we can go. Oh no. Kinda, sort of, but probably not. Locked. And we can't interact with that at all. Okay. These ones. An elegantly dressed couple quietly sips wine from fine crystal glasses. Their attire is wildly out of keeping with the atmosphere of the club, and their regal, sinister demeanor unsettles you. Auspex heightened senses. Their heart does not beat. They do not exhale when they breathe. Their skin is morbidly pale. Kindred, no doubt. So Auspex is another power that we have. Oh, I see the rose, Diane. Oh, hunger. That's our hunger there. Okay, so we have 2 hunger? Okay. Kindred means that they are vampires. Who the hell? When the couple notices you, they turn to you with marked arrogance, begin to size you up from head to toe. Their brazenness so obvious it hurts. He nods while grinning an unpleasant smile. She tilts her head rhythmically from side to side, tapping her lip with a finger. Well, well, look what the night has dragged in. Be careful lest you scare her. Come here, little bird, sit with us. I'd rather stand. See what you've done? Of course, it was my fault. You know how quickly Toreador get anxious at your sight. Creeping fear begins to crawl up your back. You are all alone, facing 2 perfect strangers. Canaanites, no doubt, and knowledgeable about your clan. Who knows what else they know? Have we met before? Not directly, no. We don't hang out in the same joints as you. And yet here you are. In your head, that sentence sounded pretty much more confident. After you say it, you feel tremor at the back of your throat. It's been a long time since a presence has disturbed you like this. Check it out. She's not only pretty, she's smart too. Here we are, yes, and we're not planning to leave anytime soon. Are you sure you don't want to sit down, beautiful? No. The silence that fills that room could be cut with a knife. The couple's eyes fixed on you seem to want to pierce you and discover what lies deep within you. After a few eternal seconds, the man starts talking again. Have you tried the wine, girl? It's very good, although for my taste, drinking out of a glass makes it lose... what's the word? Sentiment. That's it, sentiment. Although it's fancier, that's true. Since Gabriel introduced you to the Canine Society, you've seen hundreds of different kindred, and yet you would not be able to guess the clan to which these 2 belong. The arrogance of the Ventrue, the elegance of the Toreador, the eeriness of the Tremere. I was gonna say, the darkness one, but yeah. You're very quiet, pretty thing. You haven't told me your names, your clan, nor your sect. Vampire's face is hard and growing serious at your words. As the man is about to respond, the woman waves her hand at him, cutting him off. You haven't introduced yourself either, beautiful. My sire has taught me the power within names. But he didn't teach you manners, apparently. Young ones should be the ones to introduce themselves first. I'm here to meet Jackson Cunningham. He's waiting for me upstairs. I'm not looking for any kind of trouble. Jackson, and here I thought you liked them. Rebellious. Come on, don't judge the man. Oh. I thought you liked them rebellious. Come on, don't judge the man like that. Maybe he's experimenting. They both laugh delightedly, showing their teeth white and sharp. Embarrassment takes hold of you. Rage burns deep. Who the hell do they think they are? Impossible? Silence. This is gonna fail. Yeah. Failure! Here, stop laughing immediately and they glare at you. You swear their eyes glow a deep violet. Their faces bear a haughty and arrogant countenance. Easy, child. We'll be quiet. Give our regards to Jackson. You turn around intending to leave. You feel their gazes at your back, making you feel like a zebra stalked by lions. Oh, okay. Well, the terrace was great. Anything around here that I can take a look at? There's an exit. Ooh, boarded up thing. Window leading to the cloakroom is completely smashed. Someone had tried to fix it in a hurry with a few wooden planks, making a mess of it. There's no glass on this end. They're all inside. The window was broken from the outside, from here. I try to remove the boards and see what's inside, but I'm probably going to screw up my manicure. Let's do it. Success! The weak wooden planks succumbed to your supernatural strength. Those 9-inch nails didn't stand a chance. How uncivilized. What's this? Hammers, nails, pliers, ordinary tools with how... That's how they boarded up the window, probably. Let's go in here. This looks spooky in here. Inside the cloakroom is turned upside down. Clear signs of fight dot the scene. The computer screen is broken. Papers are scattered in all directions. And on the desk, a pool of blood drips on the floor. Poor girl. Clearly something is very wrong. Tonight should have been a quiet night, a mere courtesy visit, a show of good intentions, and yet individuals from outside the Camarilla have managed to sneak into Heartless. As soon as Tobias and Aiden arrive, we need to put Cunningham in his place and get out of here. I don't think I want to leave it locked, like open from the... But that's the exit. Oh well. Oh, they were talking in here when there was like a murder going on in the cloakroom, I think. I think that's what was going on. I can't get out this way? I guess I can't. Okay. Fine. I do like the design of the music. It's pretty cool. Oh, that's right. It's still locked by a thing. Do I want to look at those other people again? These ones? I think. Maybe I will. Oh, there's a blood stain here. A faint, almost imperceptible trail of blood. Something or someone has been dragged along the floor while bleeding. The trace comes from inside the cloakroom, but someone has gone to great lengths to try to erase it. Oh, okay. I see. Zach Riley, the clumsy young man clearly infatuated with your presence, is having a drink with his friend. Both are a sorry sight, dirty, sweaty, and sticky, sipping more and more alcohol amidst laughter and wailing. And yet you would trade yourself for them in a heartbeat. You would leave behind everything you are to spend one night as a mortal woman once again. Come on, we don't have time to waste with Kine. Okay. Very sad, but, you know. Actually, if I can have more of the wine, the quote-unquote wine, can I deal with my hunger? I wanted to order. No, never mind. Okay. Never mind. So I think I have room for 3 more dots of hunger. Probably. Okay, that's what we do. F, man, I'm so drunk. You know, it's been a while since Johnny said he was going to the toilet. You're gonna have fallen asleep there, could you? Or are we... Oh, I thought we were gonna walk drunk. I was gonna laugh. Oh, the man's hat is here. And a top hat, old and worn out, lies abandoned on the table. That guy who was here earlier was wearing it. Where'd he go? Came a little closer and noticed a playing card sticking out from under the hat, on which someone has written with a permanent marker. Read what's written. Pull the card out from under it. The calligraphy is very elaborate, all written in cursive with elegant finials at the end of each letter. It's a list of songs: No Easy Way Out, Love Will Tear Us Apart, Have a Drink on Me, Dust in the Wind, Pass the Axis. It doesn't make any sense, neither the genres match nor the titles tell me anything. Okay.